Joining me now is Sky News contributor and PR guru Prue MacSween. Prue, before we delve into our painfully woke national sporting teams, let's hear from a teacher telling white cisgender colleagues that they are advancing white supremacy and must repent and dismantle the system.
I am particularly talking about white cisgender teachers who go into schools, whether it is majority white schools or not, and use the racism that it is within all of us, or the white supremacy that is within all of us, and they wield it against either their students or other colleagues or coworkers. Because as white women in education, we have power, we have the power to dismantle these systems that we uphold.
Prue, why does the teaching profession seem to attract a disproportionate number of activists? I mean, white supremacy is within all of us, really?
Oh. Look, you know, the problem is they're attracted to it because it's a breeding ground for, you know, fertile young minds to sour and, you know, bring this social, you know, activism to them. And it's just so terrifying because there is reverse racism, as we know. Why is this woman just suddenly picking on the white teachers? You know, I just feel that, you know, we're really in terribly dangerous ground now when we have people like this attracted to teaching and allowed to really prejudice the minds and groom the minds of our young people. It's really terrifying.
And we'll be talking a little bit later in the program about anti-white racism. There's a lawsuit that's underway. Now let's go to the Wallabies, who've suffered a humiliating loss to Italy in Florence. This is Australia's first ever loss to Italy in rugby union.
It's a dream for Italy, though. The Azzurri will win this one in Florence. It's where magic happens for Italy.
I don't think the Italians can believe it. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Prue, perhaps if the team was focused on winning as they are on activism, they could not embarrass themselves like that.
Well, exactly. They seem to have been preoccupied with it ever since the Israel-Folau incident, where the man was, you know, penalised, lost his job because of his religious beliefs. And then they got involved with the BLM, and then they had Dave Rennie now wanting them to learn Tongan and Fijian songs, you know, rather than focusing on sport. And Aussies love their sport. They don't want their sportsmen and women focusing on the brainwashing of, you know, activism. And you know, it's just getting to the stage where it's a turn-off. Not many of us want to watch anymore.
You're so right, and we're seeing it also with the Australian cricket team. I have never seen an Australian cricket captain attract so much criticism, so much mockery. Every single Cricket Australia post on social media, Prue, is full of comments from fans mocking Pat Cummins and his climate activism and his preaching. I don't think it's healthy for sport. Prue MacSween, pleasure as always. Thank you for joining me.